And so it begins. Hey Muggles, how you doing? Big Guy Z here, and in this video I'm going to share with you my thoughts on Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the first entry in the Harry Potter series. A small skinny boy with a strange scar on his forehead, living a terrible life with his relatives, suddenly gets whisked off to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in order to train as a wizard. Numerous events leads to Harry's discovery of the Philosopher's Stone, a magical gem that can turn anything to gold and grant its owner eternal life. Go through that tape very well. Oh, and I am prepared to go full spoilers on this, so you have been warned. It has been 20 years after all. Also, I'm gonna go full spoilers on this book in the series only, so please try to refrain from revealing other things in the other Harry Potter books. Thank you very much. You know, I'm actually going to begin with the front cover. Now, I've mentioned in the teaser video of this review that I kind of like the new art style and the rebranding of the Harry Potter logo and what have you, but there was also another thing that I noticed. As you can see, the gold finish on the spine and the front cover eventually wears off. As you can see here, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone part of the title has completely rubbed off. Oh no, the camera's focused back on my face again. Go on, get off. Go on, stop focusing on me. Okay, let's try it here. Yeah. Go on, stop focusing on me. There we go, see? So yeah, the gold finish eventually wears off. And I was thinking, oh, that kind of sucks. But then I thought to myself, this must be deliberate. And let me tell you why. There's a part in the story where Harry Potter is in the forbidden part of the library in his invisibility cloak, and he comes across these old books that has gold lettering on the cover and the spine, worn out gold in a language that he doesn't understand. And I'm thinking that must be a reference to that. Anyway, back to the story. The story introduces the characters and sets up the story quite well. The story begins at 4 Privet Drive with Vernon, Petunia and Dudley Dursley, who are Harry's uncle, aunt and cousin respectively. These are your classic characters that you love to hate. I mean, they're not super evil or anything, they're just stuck up, moronic joke characters. Next thing they know, a baby is left on their doorstep. Fast forward 10 years and that baby turns into our main protagonist of the story, Harry Potter. Now you see, Harry is no ordinary kid, because within our world there is this very secret society of witches, wizards, magic and the like, and Harry is pretty much a celebrity there, known by many as the boy who lived. Why such a title? Well, you see, basically, there's a really evil and dark wizard called Voldemort who wanted to get rid of Harry's parents, who also did magic. So he went to Harry's parents, he pretty much killed him. Then he went to baby Harry, and all he did was leave a stupid mark on his forehead, and then he pretty much scalped after that. Yeah, that. So earlier in the story, we get introduced to 2 of my most favourite characters in the book so far. Albus Dumbledore, the headmaster of Hogwarts, and Rubeus Hagrid, the keeper of the keys at Hogwarts. Dumbledore is like a great mix of wacky and wise, and also comes across as a great protector. I mean, he is the only one that Voldemort truly fears after all. Apparently. Hagrid is like the high school dropout, he ends up being the caretaker. I mean, don't get me wrong, he has a heart of gold, but he's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. I mean, he once tried to turn Vernon into a pig, but only got as far as the curly tail. I especially loved how Hagrid went crazy when he realised that the Dursleys kept Harry's magical background away from him all his life. So Hagrid basically tells Harry that he's a wizard, and Harry then goes off to Hogwarts so he can, learn more magic. And on his journey we meet Harry's backup dancers, Ronald Weasley and Hermione Granger. Now, Ron's a decent enough guy, although he does come across a bit too dopey for me at times, but Hermione, gosh, she is just the worst. When we first meet her, my girl be speeching, chatting about all the books she read before class and bugging Harry and Ron about doing their revision. Gosh, she's like the more extreme version of Amy Santiago from the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. If you don't know about the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Google it. Easily the best US sitcom right now. Admittedly, Hermione does lighten up a bit after Harry and Ron rescue her from that troll, but having said that, she is still pretty much the know-it-all person throughout the story. The moment I started reading Philosopher's Stone, I immediately knew why it was loved by people of all ages. The writing is light-hearted and fun at times, with a vocabulary level not so high that you have to reach for your dictionary every 5 minutes. Having said that, the story did have some dark moments. The ghost, nearly headless Nick, revealing how he got that nickname. The dead unicorn's blood being sucked out of him. Voldemort living off the back of someone's head. Fortunately for the younger readers, these moments are few and far between. I also like how the book was divided into smaller tales which, on top of being great on their own, weave their way into the main storyline. The Battle of the Troll, the Mirror of Erised, Hagrid's illegal dragon, the Quidditch match where Harry nearly died. It almost makes Philosopher's Stone like a PI detective adventure where Harry and the gang are putting the clues together in order to reveal the big discovery. And like a PI detective adventure, the story gives us the classic twist at the end, with the person you least expected revealed as the bad guy. In this case, it's stuttering Professor Quirrell. I must admit, I genuinely didn't expect it to be him, and I was super shocked by it, so well done book. As for Severus Snape, I had a feeling there was more to him than just being the jerk teacher who hates Harry. I mean, yeah, he hates him, but only because he feels that he has to protect Harry in order to repay his debt to Harry's father. Again, another unexpected twist I enjoyed, so well done, but well done, but go. Okay, before I round up this review, let me just take this time to mention a few other characters that I haven't got around to mentioning yet. Okay, we have Draco Malfoy, Harry's rival. Nothing too amazing about him yet, although he did deliver some savage insults. A couple of other minor characters, Neville, the unlikely hero of the House of Gryffindor, and you have Seamus! I'm sorry, I just mentioned those characters so I could say that name in that way. I mean, there is no other way, is there? I mean, let's be honest. Overall, I thought that Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was a great little story. Sure, it's more light-hearted than what I'm used to as far as fantasy bits go, but reading it didn't feel like a chore, and I actually got through it a lot quicker than I expected. If, like me, you've been putting off diving into Harry's magical world for the past 20 odd years, maybe now's a good place to start. If you have any fun parts of the Philosopher's Stone that you would like to share, just let me know in the comment section below. Next time we're diving right into book number 2, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. But until then, later.